Hi, my name is Lisette Corbin. I'm a medical student at Emory.
And I am Hannah Hoff, also a medical student at Emory, and we are here to share our idea for reducing waste with plastic water bottles. Plastic water bottles are a huge source of plastic pollution, with less than 20% of bottles being recycled and over 2 million plastic bottles ending up in landfills every year in the US alone. To fulfill its plastic-free pledge, Emory needs creative, sustainable solutions to end reliance on single-use plastic water bottles. Specifically, our project aims to continue to address the goal of using viable alternatives and implement purchasing guidelines to eliminate the procurement of unnecessary SUP in the future. Many students, faculty, and staff now utilize reusable water bottles while on campus. Most often, single-use water bottles are used when reusable containers are forgotten at home. We propose implementing a metal water bottle vending machines in strategic locations on campus, which students can check out water bottles by scanning their ID card. The machine will dispense a bottle, which can be filled at the attached water fountain, and the bottles will also be available for rent at the dining halls. The student's Opus account will be charged $5 to rent the bottle, and the user will have a month to return the bottle to any kiosk or to the dining hall. If they do not return the bottle within 28 days, the student is charged an additional $10 to cover the cost of the water bottle. Upon return, the student will scan a QR code on the bottle using a reader on the vending machine, and then scan their student ID to link the return with their account. The bottles will be cleaned by dining staff and restocked in the vending machine on a daily basis.
So the key stakeholders in making this project successful would be Emory leadership, the Office of Sustainability, dining services on campus, and then students, faculty, and staff as end users. In terms of our project timeline, we would want to start with a prototype vending machine, which we would like to place in a high traffic area, such as the student center. We would set up a vending machine there and monitor for about 1 to 2 months to understand how many water bottles are being checked out a day, how long people are keeping them before returning them, and what the rate of return is, meaning like what % of water bottles ultimately come back to the machine versus are kept by the student. And then based on those findings, we would like to expand to other strategic locations on campus, including libraries, the dining halls, and other high traffic areas. To implement this project, there will be some upfront costs. We would need to cover the cost of the vending machines and the metal water bottles, which would be sort of a big initial investment. There is a pre-existing market for reusable water bottle vending machines that could be purchased, but they would need to be sort of retrofitted to interface with student ID cards and to have a return section. We would likely also need to designate an employee who would do maintenance on the machines, restock them, and pick up returned water bottles to take to the dining kitchen facilities to be washed before brought back out for use. The intended primary outcome for this project would be decreased reliance on single-use plastic water bottles and cups on Emory's campus. Additionally, the water bottles would serve as branding for Emory University. We put a logo on there. And to measure the effectiveness of this intervention, we would monitor the data on the reusable metal water bottles as previously outlined. And in addition, we would track over time how the use of single-use plastic cups and bottles changes over time on Emory's campus. And then we would do a cost analysis comparing the cost of the program versus the savings from decreased reliance on single-use plastics. Thanks for your time and consideration. We appreciate it.
Thank you.